stress, depression, anxiety, high BP, diabetes, insomnia, and numerous such ailments. If you are suffering from any of these lifestyle diseases, then this video is for you. We have with us a very renowned neurosurgeon, Dr. P.K.Jha, who has an experience of more than 5,000 surgeries, and he's an MCS from All India Institute of Medical Sciences. But here we're not talking about his surgeries. This video he talks about a miracle course that he's conducting through his foundation, Healthy Happy Life Foundation. Now over to Dr. P.K.Jha, who can tell us more about this foundation and this miracle course. Hello, sir. Okay, so first of all, I would like you to tell our viewers about this course and this foundation.
Well, over the last 20-25 years that I've been operating on brain and spine, people ask me why should I do anything apart from the surgeries that I need to do more often, and why to divert from that particular thing. And this is a natural question that everybody has in their mind. If I'll tell you this, that if I'm operating on one surgery of spine or brain, in which there is a clot inside the brain or the spine, which is some degenerated disc, it's compressing the nerve. While operating, I think this is the one person who needs this surgery, but there are thousands who is already undergoing this process. They have this disease. They're not knowing where to even show this, what problem is having them, and even the physician or surgeon sometimes is not able to diagnose. There are many people who are suffering, and there is no medicine for this. Even surgeries, I'll tell you that maybe 10-20% is still we having the same problem even after the surgery. Mm-hmm. And I can see all these things are the result of one thing, that is ignorance. And ignorance is leading to the stress in the mind, and mind is creating all this problem. So I said, the course which I'm conducting is deleting that mind factor which creates the disease in any person round the clock. They are
so
in the
you are
disease.
saying that thoughts are the root cause of everything.
Yes. They are in the disease creating process always, without being aware of what harm they are doing to themselves. And this course is not only healing people who have the disease, but it is reversing people from the disease who have already developed the disease, and preventing the disease to occur in societies, those who are going to have this. If they are given the right way, they can heal themselves off, and also they can prevent themselves from the disease. So this foundation I have started, and I'm spreading this awareness amongst the people that they are finding the mind difficult to control. They become number one enemy, if there is in anyone's life, is their own mind. And how to overcome that, and how to rein it so that they can use the mind rather than mind using them. I've started this service.
So you're saying that your program is not only about the treatment, but also about the prevention of diseases.
Of course, see, dis-ease is simply dis and ease. If you're not in ease, you are dis-eased, and disease can occur only when you are in dis-ease state of long years. Mm-hmm. See, people have to do very hard labor in creating the disease. They are doing very hard work to create the disease. It doesn't come in one day. It comes in over the years. The body is so tolerant of you. It negates everything that you create inside it. It diagnoses your problem. It heals it automatically, but you are not letting it. So you are doing a harm to a thing that has been created for innumerable years, but we are dying at the age of 16 years today. That is very unfortunate.
So you're saying that we have ourselves created our mind as an enemy to our body?
Yes, we have the greatest enemy, that is in the form of mind. There is no other enemy in the world. And this has been told for many years. The number one enemy is your own mind. You are your biggest enemy, but you can be your biggest friend also.
And I have been fortunate enough to witness a lot of people who have been transformed through your course.
Yes.
And it's nothing short of a miracle. So what is the secret?
The secret is, see, the thing is, you have got the mind, but you are not the mind. People think they are the body, they are the mind, and they are attached to this. If somebody threatens them, somebody cheats them, they think my identity is lost, I am gone. They think the survival is at stake. But you are not at stake. Mind is just an instrument given to you. You are much more than that in the form of energy that is inside this body. See yourself as an energy, and witness your body and mind as an instrument given to you. As you become a witness to your problems of life, you see that I'm much more than this problem. Once you think the problem is not you, problem is inside you, and you are much bigger than the problem, that is the secret. Become a witness to your problem and see that this problem is minuscule in front of my gigantism that I am. The problem will vanish. People think this is, I'm overburdened with this and now I cannot do anything. My survival is at stake. I'm going to die in these years. What I've done for my children. So all these questions begins to come in the mind where there is no, out of nowhere. And people are living in constant threat.
But this is a very different way of looking at diseases. So far,
Yes.
people, they contract a disease and then they go to a doctor who diagnoses, writes a few medicines or suggests a surgery or something.
Yes.
But this is a total different way of looking at disease.
Of course it is. See, the good thing in the world, every good thing is invisible. The air is invisible and that is invaluable for us. Love is invaluable. The self-love and this purity, these are invisible things and we are working for that. So people are looking for the visible. They want to make them visible. Their work should be visible. Their status should be visible. And to reach that visible, they are putting their stake in invisible things that they have. And the health is invisible thing. So people have lost touch with that invisible. And in order to get the visible, they are losing track of this invisible, which is the source of our existence. And this course keeps them in touch with their invisible power. And once they get touch it, even though they don't get it, become aware that I have something in me that is healing me. And in this course, I give them some medical test, which is visible evidence of the invisible within. And once they begin to conquer that, they have the feeling that I have that medium within. And I don't need anything else. And once they begin to change, they begin to have more faith on themselves. The power, the problem and the solution is both within. There is nowhere to go. And they stop going to anywhere. And they begin to work on themselves, which is the final thing required for the healing.
Yes, and we are so thankful to God that you are visible and we have somebody who can just help us with all these things. And when I've seen people undertaking this course, you are not using any medicines or anything. No medicines, no nothing in treating problems such as high BP, diabetes, insomnia, for which people take like lifetime medicines and all. How is that?
The secret is, see, we are a chemical being. Why chemical? Because we think many thoughts, and every thought results in some chemicals being released in your body.
Some chemical locha here.
Some locha here. And your whole body is a chemical complex.
Yes.
And this physical expression is the expression of the chemical changes happening inside you. You get age because of the chemical changes, not because of the physical changes. And this chemistry is because of your thought. And this chemistry changes your physics. So chemistry is already because of the chemicals, which you already release it. Now there are other pharmaceutical industry inside your own body which releases happiness chemicals as well, but people are not even aware of that. The transient happiness they do get. But this course helps them to release the chemicals which are responsible for the healing and the happiness inside them, and they nullify those chemicals which has already been released by their thoughts, which results in diabetes, hypertension and whatever, all diseases because of chemicals. So I'm not giving medicine because I'm helping them to release the chemicals. They have shut down their industry long back. I help them to restart their pharmaceutical industry. And once that energy, the chemicals begins to get out, they block those chemicals, those receptors which are responsible for stress. Now the chemical is sitting, which is happiness chemicals. The negative chemicals is released, but they have no weight. All the targets are blocked, and they will not do any harm. And once this whole cycle starts, they begin to go in upward journey. So this is a whole journey. You think one thought, you release 1,000 chemicals. I'll tell you, one happy thought it is possible to negate about 1,000 negative thoughts. People do not know the value of positive thoughts. So even if you think, you can think positively even without just dream about it. Because in any way you are worrying or dreaming only. It is not a reality. So let it not be a reality. Let you think that you are healthy, you are very happy, you are peaceful. Even if it is not there, you are able to release those chemicals which can negate those thoughts. And that is the secret of all. There is no need of giving medicine. And see, medicine is just 4 or 5 chemicals we know. We are giving chemicals which is helping to prevent destruction of the happiness chemicals. It is called serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Means serotonin is a happiness chemical. You are giving medicine which will prevent its reuptake into the neuron, and you are temporarily increasing the level of serotonin. Why not to release the serotonin at will? Why not to think those thoughts which will keep on releasing the serotonin inside your own body at your own whenever you need it? So there is no need of giving medicine, and this is possible. I have been able to treat many patients and get rid of many patients of blood pressure, diabetes without medicine because of this thing. And this is a fact which is can be researched and which has been proved anywhere, but people are not believing it still.
You are the first doctor I have come across who explains the disease in this way. I mean, who's explaining the diseases in a manner and the treatment in a manner in which no medicines are required. You're completely nullifying the need for a medicine. And this is, I mean, still, and I've seen people getting benefited. But what is the reason that some people are still not, a section of society is still not ready to believe in this
true.
course?
See, people believe in the physical thing. So, as a doctor, I'll tell you this. I have seen in my patients only. Still, people come to me, I write medicine. But that medicine is a belief to them. Doctor has written some medicine, and that prescription itself heals them rather than the medicine. So that all depends on the belief. If the people are not able to believe that without medicine I will not be healed, they will not be healed. So they have to believe that there is a power within, and that belief will slowly come once they will see other people who have been benefited by this therapy, and then other people are also coming and they are believing. So it is all a matter of belief. The whole world is existing because of the belief. Your disease is because of your belief. Your health is because of your belief. Your life is because of your belief. So you can change the way your life by your belief itself.
So you're saying you become what you believe, right?
What you believe. Your whole body and mind begins to work in that way. And that belief has to be very deep inside. It should be unshakable belief. So people have unshakable belief about the disease today. This world is bad, everybody is falling sick, I am growing old. These are the beliefs. World is not bad. World is a peaceful state. I am immortal being rather than a mortal being. I have the invincible power. This belief can also come. But people has to be shown that this can be a newfound belief, and then their life can change. And this is what is being done in this course.
This is a completely life transformation.
Complete life transformation, and people have changed. And I want people to believe in this, that they should at least try this. At least try for 2 weeks and then see the change inside. And what is happening? See, some people are believing completely, some people are partially believing. And what is happening even in that case, those who are believing partially, their drug dose has reduced. They are taking 4 medicines for blood pressure, now they are taking only 2 medicines. And those believing who are completely in this system, they are able to get rid of medicine in 1 month. So it's all because of belief. You see, whole body changes because of your belief only.
So for the benefit of our viewers, if you could also tell us, list down all the diseases for which this course is beneficial.
So the disease itself is derived from dis-ease. If you are any kind of dis-ease, this course is for you. See, this whole body is made for innumerable years. So you can die at your will if you live the right way. So it is not only for disease per se, it is for improving your life to whatever heights you can want to take it. So disease is just a small part of this. So anybody who wants to change their life or not satisfied with their life can take this course. But of course, those people who are suffering from disease, they are coming, and most common diseases that exist in the society today is blood pressure, which is every 1 in 3 or 4 person is having blood pressure today. A recent study by our institute in South Delhi, people above age of 50, 70% are having high blood pressure. So this is a very serious condition today.
Even in young age also people have.
Of course it is having, even in children it is
Even
happening
in
today.
children, yes.
Because there is constant stress right from the word go, and there are so many attractions and they want to achieve everything, and that's putting them in high blood pressure. And of course anxiety, insomnia, depression, then back pain, neck pain, all this is because of stress. So in every patient, now I put a questionnaire to them once they come, Because very few doctors today are asking what kind of stress are you having, because that takes a lot of time, and they just give some medicine and painkillers and physiotherapy and X-ray and MRI, whatever. This is the usual
They're
pattern.
like temporary relief.
Temporary relief, but the body, see, pain, or the language of the body is pain. By pain, body is trying to tell you something.
Yes.
If you just give some suppressant drugs, which take the pain away, you are harming yourself in the long term.
You're
So
not
suddenly-
listening to what your body is trying to tell
And
you.
though people are suffering from stroke and paralysis and heart attack, because you have not listened. Once you listen to the message the body is trying to give in the form of pain, and inquire yourself what it is, and this course tells them this. Exactly, we show them this is the cause of your dis-ease. So people, once they confess, yes, these are my dis-eases, and once they tell themselves, yes, these are the areas where I have not improved, I need to. That is the first step, and that is the 50% work's done. What is happening? People are trying to blame the disease to outside circumstances, to their spouses, to their children, to their bosses, to the country, to the society, what not. And the first thing which is inside them, they are forgetting. So once you begin to blame, then there is no solution. So first you have to accept what is the problem, and that is the 50% job done. And then you are committed. You have the power to override every odd circumstances in your life, and then only life reaches to a new height. So all these diseases, even cancer is, I'll tell you, even cancer is a cancer of thought. I have seen in patients, many patients of cancer, those people who are suffering from jealousy, anger, resentment, or aggression, even those who are suffering from repression, they are being repressed by others, they are dependent on others, all these people suffer from cancer.
Yeah, actually you're right, because I have seen a lot of people who have the right kind of lifestyle, they have the healthy eating and everything, and still they contract diseases like cancer.
People sometimes try to become very polished and clean. What they are feeling inside, nobody knows. They are feeling, I am the most suffering one, this world is bad, I should be getting away from them, I should remain clean, and they are also suffering from cancer. See, if you have come to this society, you have to contribute to the society and not become a silent spectator or remain aloof from the society, that nobody world cannot touch you. This negativity which is everywhere will also touch you. So everybody has to rise to the occasion and has to help the world by coming out and helping all others. We need to help all others and have to show love and compassion. So that is what I can remember the poem of Kabir. पोथी पढ़े पढ़े जागूं हुआ पंडित भयानक कोई ढाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सो पंडित होए. This is very right thing. If you don't have love in your life, you become anything, you will die of disease. So love is the final solution, and you have to bring love out of somewhere anyway. Then only your life can be livable.
Or maybe there's a lot of love within us and we are not able to realize this love.
Of course, you have to realize the love within and express it for the benefit of others. See, it is said that
People have this complaint that they're not getting love from the world, from their near and dear ones. This is the most common complaint.
Most common complaint. I'll tell you the secret of
that
this.
they're not being loved.
They are not being loved. And the secret of this is that they are not loving themselves. If you love yourself, world will flock you around and love you. First you have to love yourself. And in loving yourself, the secret is try to give the unique gift that you have for the world. Try to help others. And this is said, the kindness is the rent that you give to live on this planet. If you're not giving kindness and love to others, you're not fit for living here. And God takes you away by giving you disease. So this is the one thing. You have to love yourself, you have to love for the quality that you have, and try to give others whatever you have, and then people will begin to love you. And you will begin to love yourself. This is the secret that people have to believe to get rid of any problem in life. That's what.
So having talked about all these things, how do you think you can define for who is a healthy person according to you? And can we guarantee that we'll not fall sick?
Yes, I'll tell you this. See, we are doing this course. It is not a slokas and pravachans. This is a very scientific thing that I'm doing. So I'm also giving them some scientific tests to be done. And that is being done regularly in them. And if they show the value, the index that I have defined is called Healthy Happy Life Index, which is on the main page of my website. It takes into account your pulse rate, your breath holding time, how many seconds you can hold your breath, and your BMI, your body mass and what index. And combination of all three factors is a healthy happy life index. And those who are sick, who comes to me, their score is normally below 60. So if that score is below 60, they are already suffering from disease or going to have the disease in the coming days. So it is a guarantee to them. And even though they get all the blood tests done, if they are all normal, but that is the fallacy of the blood test. They give you false sense of security. The blood test is not the answer. This test is the answer. If you HHLI, healthy happy life index, is more than 80, I can guarantee that you cannot fall sick. You are already healthy and already happy. And people are coming to my course. Their index is initially 50, 40. And after the 2-3 weeks or 1 month of course, they cross 80. And they see their progress themselves.
So health is totally measurable in your
It's
course.
a measurable thing.
It's totally measurable.
Totally measurable. See, because the value is your thought defines your body, and the body mass index is a result of your thought. Your body takes shape of your mind. Your body becomes mirror of your mind. So it is very accurate test. And one is pulse. Your pulse, ideally, I'll tell you, your pulse should be less than 70. If your pulse is more than 70, I'll tell you this. Okay, if your heart is beating even one more than 70, you are taking this pulse from your future. You are taking this pulse on your credit from the future. And those days are already dying. So you're living your today from tomorrow, because they are living in tomorrow or past. So the pulse rate increases. The pulse should be less than 70. The breath holding time is one thing which is very important, because it states the status of the acidity or pH of your body. Normally the pH of the body is about 7.4, but those who are in stress, this goes to our acidic side already. It becomes 7.35 or 3. And in that state, their breathing becomes very high. To exhale out those acid, they already breathe very high. And they cannot hold the breath more than 15-20 seconds. If your acidity is towards 7.4, towards more alkaline side, you can hold the breath more than 60 seconds, more than sometime 90 seconds. I can hold more than 90 seconds, 100 seconds. It all depends how much acidic or alkaline is your body. So breath holding time is very important index of this whole HHLI that I measure.
Okay, so we are talking about diseases and how we can prevent them or treat them. But what about accidents? I mean, how can anybody can meet them? How can somebody prevent accidents?
See, it is said that whatever happens to you, it is happening because of your own thought. So accident, how people suffer from. If you have a positive aura around you, and it is said that your aura cannot be penetrated by anything if that aura of love is so strong. So if a person loves himself, and it is also said that you love yourself for the best person that you can be even in the future. Love it now. Your aura becomes impenetrable. Even by chance, you cannot come into the situations which can lead to accidents. So it is seen that accidents, whoever is suffering is lost somewhere. They are either in stress or they are lost somewhere in the future or past because of their own problem. And all these people are either drunk or they are not following the rules. They are not satisfied with themselves or the world. So these people are meeting accidents. So if you are already satisfied being, you are loving yourself, and your aura is positive, you will not be in that situation. It's very highly unlikely. Maybe 1 in 1,000 and lakhs time. All these people who are suffering are already in that place of mind which keeps them in the position of accidents. So this is also very important thing.
So you say accidents are also preventable.
It can be preventable. If you can think very positive about yourself, you will not be in that situation where accidents occur. Or by some fraction of a second you can be saved. Others will be in that place. Your timing will be such. So it is called, by the power of the mind, you can be in the right place and right time with the right person. That is called win-win situation. Every time you will be in right place and right time with the right person with the power of the mind. So accidents is impossible. So that is also a big secret.
I mean, having spent this, taking this interview, I feel that I have been able to change my thought process also. I mean, spending only this much time with you, I think I cannot imagine how much people will benefit by this course.
Yes.
I mean, and so how can people join the course?
So joining is very simple. You have to just go to the website healthyhappylife.org, and there is a registration form there, and fill the form, put your mobile number and email ID, and we will contact you as soon as we get you. And you can also call on the number which is given on the website. And this course is done in 2 ways. Personally course means there is a 1-day course, because I don't take much of the time of people because they are so busy in life. Even 1 day people find it difficult to give. So in 1 day from morning 9 to 5, I explain all the processes, the principles and the practices, which is very important. And those who cannot come can also join this, because all these things that I explain them in the course are given on the website in the form of video.
It's online.
So all the videos are there. They have to see the video and they have to understand the principles behind this healing, and the practice is given how to practice that. And our counselor will monitor your all these activities that you have done, and you can ask anytime you have any problem in doing that. And once you monitor your progress, you can see the change which happens inside you. And many people who are in foreign countries, in the US and Canada, they are also doing this course and they are benefiting from this. So I just request you, if you're anywhere, if you're not in Delhi and NCR, you can do this course online from anywhere, and our counselors will help you to get the most from this course.
And sir, if in 2 lines you could sum up the vision and mission of your foundation, what would it be?
The vision is, ye are gods, as Christ had said. The God is within, there should not be any problem. And it is the ignorance of this fact that they are already gods. This ignorance is causing all the trouble. Once they become aware of the infinite power within, this whole world will be a better place, and place to worth living.
It has been a pleasure talking to you, Dr. Jha.
Thank you.
And we hope more and more people benefit through this course and this world becomes a better place to live in.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.